There are two sizes.
It's showtime!
10mm and 12mm. Take apart, clean up. As you clean this up, this is the color you want to bring this back to. Don't breathe in the acid. And we'll see if this will be my problem of my connection. It's just a start, but you got to find a solution somewhere. Notice these two wires now leading down over here. I'm going to regularly check my battery each day to see if I have drain. So I am going to grab the pliers. It's called a channel lock or a crescent wrench. I'm going to take a wire brush and start to clean. $10mm takes this off right here. Repeat the same to the other side, and we're all done. If you're noticing that this wire here, it's going to a monitoring system in the front of the car. All the wires are wired up and the monitoring system's here. All I gotta do is just plug them in and see how much voltage I got on a dead battery later on. So we're gonna check the voltage, see if it's at over 13 volts and see how it drops down. One of the questions I'm going to be asked: can I charge or can I boost my car with a LiPo battery? With that particular connection, I have to make another adapter because this is the adapter I used. And the reason I use this because I could simply, like I showed you, plug them in and not worry about things. So my battery's at 12.02. It's kind of on the low side. So I'm not sure what's happening here, but I'm all set to monitor the car. Well, I know somebody's going to ask, well, have the radio stations been disconnected and not correctly installed again? Let's go check it out. Well, let's start the car up, see if any codes come on, and make sure we turn the radio off. The radio was off. And I got to check engine light and everything else. There we go. Maybe the fuel pump, it's not getting enough gas. I feel a little stuttering. And there we go. Give it a little gas. We're good. Radio station's been preset, so let's lower this. And let's turn on a radio. Here we go. Now I listen to CBS FM 101.1. And I'm good. So they reset. The car had a little stutter because of the fuel pump was off. But we're good. Gonna let it run for a little bit. Let's go check the voltage anyway. It should be about 13.5 or higher. I know somebody again is going to ask me another question. How do you know which is positive and which is negative? Well, look at the battery. Positive's on the left hand side, the passenger side. I simply slide them in. And there we are, 13.88. And we're going to see what the voltage is in about a half an hour and then go from there and take some notes. 11 o'clock, 12.30 volts. I'm going to have to keep an eye and see how that voltage drops with the alarm system on. Give you an update and see if the car dies next. All cleaned up. I should be 2 weeks without charging. Be 2-3 days before I got to restart it. Battery's fair. It's recent. It's a little bit bigger capacity than the other one, and it's not old. Who knows? Still troubleshooting my battery issue. I'll see you all in the next video. Thank you for joining.
Comment, rate, show some love.
That's my solar charger controller. My battery being charged, running off an inverter, doing my laptop. And I'm just going to show you where this cord is going outside to. Right? Follow the cord. And we're charging the battery. It was at 12.07, and I want to get a full charge and then we'll unplug it, give it a couple of hours. As always, somebody's going to ask me, what's the voltage off the battery? 13.44. What's it off the solar panel at 20 amps? There you go. And I'm running 2 batteries, one downstairs, one up here, now a third one.